Wolf Brother, chapter 26. Now, at the end of the last chapter, Torak had found the third piece of the Nanook in a snow hole. But Renn is lost. Should he stay? Should he go and look for her? Chapter 26 begins from Renn's point of view. Torak! Yelled Renn at the top of her voice. Torak! Wolf! Where are you? She was alone in the storm. They could be 3 paces away and she'd never see them. They could have fallen down an ice hole and she'd never hear the screams. The wind tossed her into a drift and she choked on snow. One of her mittens slipped off and the ice river blew it away. No, she shouted, beating the snow with her fists. No, no, no. On her hands and knees, she crawled into the wind. Stay calm, find solid snow, dig in. After an endless struggle, she hit a snow hill. The wind had packed it hard, but not so hard that it was solid ice. Wrenching her axe from her belt, she began hacking a hole. Torak's probably doing the same thing, she told herself. By the spirit, I hope so. With surprising speed, she hacked out a hollow just big enough to take herself and her pack if she curled up small. The digging warmed her, but she could no longer feel her mittenless hand. Crawling in backwards, she piled the scooped out chunks in the entrance hole, walling herself up in the freezing darkness. Her breath soon melted the ice that caked her clothes, and she began to shake. As her eyes adjusted to the gloom, she saw that her mittenless fingers were white and hard. She tried to flex them, but they didn't move. She knew about frostbite. The Boar clan leader's son, Aki, had lost 3 toes to it last winter. If she didn't warm up her fingers soon, they'd turn black and die. Then she'd have to cut them off, or she would die too. Desperately, she blew on them, then shoved her hand inside her jerkin under her armpit. The hand felt heavy and cold, no longer part of her. Fresh terrors arose. Would she die alone like her father? Would she never see Finn Kedin again? Where were Torak and Wolf? Even if they survived, how would she find them? Pulling off her remaining mitten, she fumbled at her neck for the grouse-bone whistle that Torak had given her. She blew hard. It made no sound. Was she doing it right? Would Wolf be able to hear it? Maybe it only worked for Torak. Maybe you had to be the listener. She blew till she felt giddy and sick. They won't come, she thought. They'll have dug in long ago, if they're still alive. The whistle tasted salty. Was it the grouse-bone, or was she crying? No point crying, she told herself. Screwing her eyes shut, she went on blowing. She awoke to find herself floating in beautiful heat. The snow was as warm and soft as reindeer skins. She snuggled into it, so drowsy that she couldn't even lift her eyelids, much too drowsy to crawl into her sleeping sack. Voices dragged her awake. Finn Kedin and Sayan had come to visit her. Oh, I wish they'd let me sleep, she thought hazily. Her brother was sneering, as he always did. Why did she make it so small? Why can't she ever do things properly? Hard, that's not true, said Finn Kedin. She did her best. Still, said Sayan, she could have made a better door. I was too tired, mumbled Renn. Just then the door blew open, scattering ice all over her. Shut the door, she protested. One of the camp dogs jumped on top of her, showering her with snow and nudging his cold nose under her chin. She batted him away. Bad dog, go away. Wake up, Renn, Torak shouted in her ear. Oh no, will Renn be okay?